All right, we have Act 3, Scene 2, Enter Juliet alone. Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread that close curtain, love performing night, that runaway's eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to it their amorous rights by their own beauties, or if love be blind, at best agrees with night. Come, civil night, thou sober-suited matron, all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match. Played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods, hood my unmanned blood, bathing in my cheeks with thy black mantle, till strange love grow bold. Think true love acted simple modesty. Come, night, come, Romeo, come, thou day and night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whither than new snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving black-browed night, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child that hath new robes, and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, enter nurse with cords, as she brings news in every tongue that speaks, but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there, the cords that Romeo did thee fetch? Aye, the cords, says the nurse, throws them down. Juliet, aye me, what news? What dost thou wring thy hands? Why dost thou wring thy hands? Nurse, aye, well a day, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's dead. Juliet, can heaven be so envious? Nurse, Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, whoever would have thought it, Romeo. Juliet, what devil art thou, dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? Does Romeo slay himself? Say doubt but I, and that bare vow, I shall poison more than the death-darting eye of cockatrice. I am not I, if there be such an eye, or those eyes shut that makes the answer I. If he be slain, say I, or if not, no. Brief sounds determine of my weal or woe. Nurse, I saw the wound, I saw it with mine eyes. God save the mark here on his manly breast, a piteous corpse, a bloody piteous corpse, pale, pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood, all in gore blood. I swooned at the sight. Juliet, oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once to prison eyes, ne'er look on liberty, vile earth, to earth resign, end motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier. Nurse, oh, Tybalt, the best friend I had, oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead. Juliet, what storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead, my dearest cousin and my dear lord? Then dreadful trumpets sound the general doom, for who is living if those two are gone? Nurse, Tybalt is gone and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished. Juliet, oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood? Nurse, it did, alas the day, it did. Juliet, oh serpent heart hit with the floor, Juliet, oh serpent heart hid with a flowering face, that ever dragon keeps so fair a cave, beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, dove-feathered raven, wolvish ravening lamb, despised substance of divinest show, just opposite to what thou justly seemest, a damned saint and honorable villain. O nature, what hadst thou to do in hell, when thou didst bower the spirit of a fiend in mortal paradise of such sweet flesh? Was ever book containing such vile matters so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace. Nurse, no faith, no honesty in men. Or she said, there's no, or the nurse, I think the nurse says this, there's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. All perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblers, all. Where's my man? Give me some aqua vitae. Aqua, A-Q-U-A, and then space vitae, V-I-T-A-E. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo. Juliet, blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit, for 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned. Sole monarch of the universal earth, oh, what a beast was I to chide at him. Nurse, will you speak well of him that killed your cousin? Juliet, shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, Thy 3 hours wife have mangled it. But wherever villain didst thou kill my cousin, that villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you, mistaking, offer up the joy. My husband lives that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort, wherefore weep I then. Some word there was worser than Tybalt's death that murdered me. I would forget it fain, but oh, it presses to my memory. Like damned guilty deeds to sinners' minds, Tybalt is dead and Romeo banished. That banished, that one word banished, hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough if it had ended there. Or if sour woe delights in fellowship, and needy will be ranked with other griefs. Why follow not when she said Tybalt's dead? Thy father or thy mother, nay, or both, which modern lamentation might have moved, but with the rearward following Tybalt's death, but with the rearward, like forward, following Tybalt's death, Romeo is banished. To speak that word is father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There was no end, no limit, measure bound in that word's death. No words can that woe sound. Where is my father and my mother? Nurse, nurse, weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I will bring you thither. Juliet, wash they his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Take up those cords, poor ropes, you are beguiled, both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed, but I, a maid, die maiden widowed. Come, cords, come, nurse, I'll to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maiden hand. And death, not Romeo, take my maiden hand. Nurse, hie to your chamber, H-I-E, to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him, he is hid at Lawrence's cell. Juliet, oh find him, give him this ring to my true knight. Give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell. Exit with nurse.